So it has definitely been a while. I am actually just out here looking for wood for the most part to burn, either for campfire wood or to burn at home. So see some pretty good stuff to cut up here. I already picked up a few things here and there, but this stuff, it's usually heat treated. If you cut off the nails, then I burn it at campgrounds because it burns clean, doesn't leave anything behind. So get some stuff that doesn't have too many nails in it. Just take my crosscut saw, cut off any parts with nails, burn that at home in the outside burn bin when we sit around the campfire. So yeah, I've been gone, I think about 9 months now, and I'm not gonna get too much into it, but I'll call it an opportunity came up that required me to be away from home for what I thought was going to be a couple of months and ended up being like 6 or 7. So this stuff here, I've been out every now and then just checking to see what's out here, and I'm thinking I can use this for the roofing on cat houses. Because I wanted to try to build some, maybe sell a few, and it could interlink like that and make a great roof that wouldn't leak. So I think I'm gonna set a bunch of these to the side and take those. So yeah, this opportunity came up. I thought it might happen, I just didn't realize it was gonna happen so fast. And I had 2 days from my last video to get my crap together and get on the road. So I had 2 days to clean up all my scrap, take it to the scrap yard, get things organized around the house, make sure my girlfriend was gonna be okay. Just did a few things for her before I headed out. And then over the course of 6 or 7 months, I spent about 180 nights in hotels. So in 2 different locations. There's a bunch more down there, but I don't think I'm gonna grab all that just yet. I think I'll go with what I got for now. So yeah, that's what happened. It wasn't anything bad. No, when I post this, I'm probably gonna have a lot of comments to catch up on. But yeah, just life happened. It ended up consuming all of my time, like all of it. And I'd get to come home maybe every other weekend, maybe every other or every 3 weekends, depending on how busy I was. And so that's why I ended up spending so much time in hotels and away from home. I didn't really want to announce that. So now that I'm home, I've actually been home for a bit, but I've just been super lazy. Plus we had a trip to Iceland in there in November. That was awesome. And then after that, I've been doing nothing. Got way lazier than I anticipated. And now I need to get back at it, do something productive. This is a Sunday afternoon. I don't expect to find a whole lot of scrap because it's a Sunday afternoon. Everyone's picked it Friday night, Saturday night, and there's not a whole lot left. So I've actually got another place I want to go that's got large pallets. I don't think I'm going to take that stuff. This one maybe. Yeah, it's a clean one. And I'll have something to do tomorrow, clean all that wood up. So all right, let's go see if we can find a little something. Real quick, for those of you that might have seen this wood, I'm looking at it and it is pretty buggy. We've got a lot of termites in this area. I've picked up termite infested wood before by mistake. That looks pretty bad. I also don't want to introduce any beetles or anything like that. So for that reason, I am leaving that behind. However, now that I'm down here, that's a nice 2x4. And then that there. That's not gonna come easy. Nope, I'm gonna leave it. It's just wood. Wasn't really expecting to find much, but there's a little bit of metal in here. Checked this the other day, and actually even a little bit of cat wire. But I've been hitting these every now and then just to see what's up, and not a whole lot has changed, but it definitely hasn't changed for the better. So I might have to try to find new territory or something. Not quite sure. Oh, that looks pretty gnarly. Yeah, it's just all trash until raccoons and cats and everything come here. So let's check under this before I squish it too much. Someone had a good time. Try not to break that so the animals don't walk on it. Gonna be about it. All that conduit is empty, and that's just more trash. It's a little bit of metal, like an ounce. All of that is trash. Oh, wait a minute. Those are always good. It goes underneath something really heavy. Alright, so I'm on it. Yeah, I wish I had gloves. I can smell the beer. And all this glass, our township doesn't even take glass anymore for recycling. Told us, throw it all away. It's okay for the environment. And what? 10-20 years ago they were chastising us for not recycling glass. All right, now I think that's everything. There's a little bit of wireage. Yeah, without gloves, definitely don't want to dig too much further into that. That's nothing. Asparagus. Yeah, all trash. So it dawned on me that there were 3 of these and that there should be a 4th one. So pop back in, and here it is. And as a bonus, got a little bit of Corona left. Oh, there's almost a full one. Here I see wood sticking out of, so I think I can at least, oh yeah, grab that. Oh, there's another one back here. Take that off their hands. That might be oak too, because it's dry and it is really heavy. So that will be nice. And no, it's not much of a scrapping video. Not much scrap. See a little metal down there though. Yeah, I see a step ladder and some good pine wood, so. Yeah, some of this stuff's super thin. And the really good pieces that pop right off, I keep those to build stuff. Take the nails out, make stuff out of it. But yeah, I'm sure a lot of people wondered what happened, and when I got that call, I literally just shut everything off and didn't look back. So my apologies if that was, well, it was kind of bad, but yeah, my apologies for just turning it all off. Some people will be like, yeah, it's no big deal. Others will take offense, but it is what it is. All right, so those are sawhorses over there. I kind of want those. This is, yeah, I got my arm caught. Watch the head. That's all right. Don't have a need for that, even though it's a nice solid table. Yeah, look at these things. I might actually just keep them as is. If not, I can use them to cut the wood. I can bend over and kill my back. So, I hope everyone's having a good start to their new year. I have not figured out what I'm doing in 2023. Could be a lot of this. I've got something else brewing. I should find out about that this week. And that'll definitely set the tone. But whatever I do, it's all twisted up. Probably can be twisted back. Yeah, probably not too safe though. Huh, it does work. Yeah, we'll see. That bad boy. Go there. Gotta throw those up, ratchet it all down. Don't need that. My scrapyard does take this. So, ashamed to, I'll straighten that out later, to just throw it in the landfill. Must have been a small tree. Yeah, this thing is starting to pop there. Yeah, I just don't need it. It would just sit out and not worth my time to try to sell it. Or I just don't want to. That's probably the real reason. Okay, that's it for this one. I don't know what else I'm gonna find, so I'll turn it back on if I come across anything after I strap this up. Oh, I just unloaded. I actually found more than I thought I would on that short run. That's all I expected to do, was a short run for some wood, and still got some stuff here. So all of this shred steel, they'll take it all as it is. I don't even know what prices are these days. I haven't even checked, but even at 6.5 cents, maybe 60 pounds there, $3 to $4 depends, and that'll pay for the gas in the truck, along with this little bit of wire that I found, maybe $1 worth of wire, and the sawhorses. So those will come in handy when I pick that up. I'll probably just lay a piece of plywood on there and set up my miter saw so that I can cut all this stuff up. In here, some good oak wood, and even this 4x4 here. This isn't pressure treated, so that's good to burn. It's part of a pallet probably, so I'll just, you know, zip off this part to separate the nails out, and then that makes for some good burning wood, that stuff right there. And there's some nice thick wood down in here. That's got to be, what, 1.5 inches by 3 feet or something. So decent wood to burn. Takes a little bit of time to cut up, but I just do it with a crosscut saw and a miter saw. Keep the good stuff for campfires, and the bad stuff I throw in the back, and that way I'm not leaving nails, like I said earlier, at the campground. This stuff here, I looked at it again, should work out really well for the top of a cat house, or maybe even on the sides. I put it over the plywood to protect the plywood, keep the cats dry. So I'm not sure when I'm going to get around to that, but that place has been having a lot of that stuff. I've noticed has been poking every now and then, looking at that, so I can always grab more of that later. This here was probably one of the better scores, so I just quickly twisted this back into place, and the plastic is all intact. The hardware all looks good. The locking mechanism locks and unlocks easily. It's super light because it's aluminum. Girlfriend was already out looking at it, and we are actually going to replace that with the shorter steel one that we have inside. So I'll clean that up, and that's going inside completely good and usable. So that was nice. So got the wood I was looking for, paid for the gas, and it worked out. So sorry for the long gap in between videos and not really saying anything about what I was doing, but like I said, my attention was drawn elsewhere. So anyway, I hope that you're having a good beginning to your new year. I'm not sure what mine's going to bring, but I will try to keep you more informed going forward if there's going to be another big gap. I won't maybe say what I'm doing, but if there's going to be a gap, I'll at least let you know. So thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll talk to you later.